Hello there and welcome. I'm Bob Proctor. I've worked with thousands of people over the decades, from every corner of the globe, from every conceivable financial situation. And one question that comes up time and again is this: Bob, how do I invest better? How do I make my money work for me? It's a magnificent question. It shows a desire for growth, for expansion, for freedom. But today I want to take that question and turn it inside out. I want to show you that the secret to investing better isn't found in a stock tip or a market trend. It's not out there. It's in here. It's in your mind. And it begins with a simple yet profound shift. If you want to invest better, you must start being frugal and stop buying junk. Now, stay with me. When I say frugal, I am not talking about a life of lack. I am not talking about deprivation or penny-pinching misery. That is a complete misunderstanding. And when I say stop buying junk, I'm not just talking about the physical clutter in your home. I am talking about a fundamental reprogramming of your internal operating system, your paradigm concerning money, value, and energy. This is not a budgeting seminar. This is a consciousness seminar. We are going to work on the cause, and the effects in your bank account and your investment portfolio will take care of themselves. You see, most people are trying to change the results in their life without changing the cause. They are trying to adjust the numbers on the thermometer while ignoring the setting on the thermostat. The thermometer simply reflects the environment, your bank statement, your investment returns, the clutter in your home. These are all thermometers. They are readings. They are effects. The thermostat is the control mechanism. It sets the temperature. Your mind is the thermostat. Your paradigm, that bundle of deeply held beliefs, habits, and conditioning stored in your subconscious mind, is the setting. If you want a different reading on the financial thermometer of your life, you must have the courage to adjust the thermostat. You must change your paradigm. So let's talk about this idea of junk. Junk is not just a cheap object. Junk is misplaced energy. It is a tangible manifestation of a low-value financial vibration. Every time you exchange your life energy, your time, your effort, your money, for something that provides no lasting value, no uplift, no contribution to your growth or well-being, you are broadcasting a frequency to the universe. You are saying, my energy is not valuable, my money is meant to be wasted. I do not respect the flow that comes to me. And the law of attraction, being a universal law, as immutable as the law of gravity, must respond. It matches that frequency. It brings you more circumstances where your energy is wasted. It brings you more opportunities to buy junk. It keeps your investment returns low because at a subconscious level, you do not believe you are worthy of a high return. You are programming your subconscious with the belief of scarcity and waste. Think about this for a moment. Your conscious mind is the thinking mind. It says, I want to be rich. I want to invest wisely. But your subconscious mind is the habit mind. It is the storehouse of your program beliefs, and it operates your life about 95% of the time. If your subconscious paradigm is wired for frivolous spending, for instant gratification, for valuing quantity over quality, then that is the program that will run. Your conscious desire to invest will be overridden time and again by the subconscious impulse to dissipate your resources. You will find the money for the junk, but never have the money for the investment. The investment remains a distant intellectual idea, while the junk purchase is an immediate emotional reaction. You must change the program. Let me give you an analogy. Imagine your mind is a radio. You want to listen to a station that plays beautiful symphonic music, the music of financial freedom, of wise investments, of growing abundance. But your dial is stuck on a station that plays nothing but chaotic noise. The noise of buy this, spend that, you deserve it, it's on sale, more is better. No matter how much you want to hear the symphony, as long as you are tuned to the noise station, that is all you will hear. Your actions will be in harmony with the noise. Being frugal and stopping the purchase of junk is you consciously, deliberately reaching out and turning the dial. It is you choosing a new frequency. It is you deciding to broadcast a signal of discernment, of value, of respect for energy. Now, What is frugality in this context? True frugality is the highest form of financial intelligence. It is conscious spending. It is the deliberate allocation of your energy, your money, only towards things that serve you, that elevate you, that contribute to your definite chief aim. It is not about having less, it is about honoring more. When you are frugal, you are telling the universe, I value what comes to me, I steward it with wisdom, I direct it with purpose. That vibration is a powerful magnetic force. It attracts more of that same energy. People who are truly frugal are not cheap. They're incredibly rich in their mindset. They see money as a tool for creation, not a means for consumption. They invest first in assets, things that put money in their pocket, and only then, and wisely, in liabilities or comforts. The junk purchase is the antithesis of this. It is an unconscious leakage of creative energy. I want you to visualize something. See, every dollar you have is a seed. A seed contains within it the potential for a forest. When you spend that seed, that dollar on junk, what are you doing? You are planting that seed in concrete. You are pouring your potential into a form that can never, ever grow. It is dead energy. But when you hold that seed, when you cherish it, when you consciously decide to plant it in fertile soil that is an investment, you are placing it where it can take root, grow, and multiply. The frugal mind is always looking for the fertile soil. The unconscious mind, programmed for lack and instant gratification, scatters its seeds on barren ground every single day and then wonders why it has no harvest. This is something most people never realize. Your external financial reality is a perfect reflection of your internal molecular structure concerning money. Let me explain. Science tells us that everything is energy vibrating at a certain frequency. Your thoughts are energy, your beliefs are energy, money is energy. Your predominant thoughts and beliefs about money set your personal frequency. This frequency organizes the molecular structure of your experiences. If your mental frequency is there's never enough, so I might as well enjoy this little thing now, your molecular structure will crystallize into experiences of lack, debt, and poor investment choices. You will be a magnet for junk, both literal and metaphorical. To change the molecular structure of your financial life, you must change your frequency. And you change your frequency by changing your habitual thoughts and actions. You change your frequency by stopping the drain of energy on junk and starting the conscious, respectful practice of frugality. I remember a gentleman who came to one of my seminars years ago. He was brilliant. He understood the markets, but he couldn't seem to build any capital. He would save a little, then it would be gone on something trivial. He was frustrated. I asked him to do a simple exercise. For 1 month, he was to carry a small notebook and write down every single expenditure, no matter how small. Not to judge it, just to observe it. At the end of the month, we looked at it. He was astonished. Page after page was filled with what he called insignificant purchases. A fancy coffee here, a new gadget he didn't need there, subscriptions he never used, clothes that still had tags on them. The total was staggering. It was more than he was putting into his investment account. He was literally investing in junk and wondering why his portfolio wasn't growing. He saw in black and white that his subconscious paradigm was set on leakage. His thermostat was set to dissipate. Once he saw it, once it moved from his subconscious into his conscious awareness, he could change it. He began the process of turning the dial. He started to ask before every purchase, does this serve my growth? Is this fertile soil for my seed? Or is this concrete? It wasn't easy at first. The old program would try to reassert itself, but with consistent, conscious effort, he reprogrammed his subconscious. Within a year, his ability to accumulate capital for real investments had multiplied. He didn't get a raise. He didn't find a magical stock. He changed his frequency. And the universe presented him with better opportunities because he was now vibrating at a level that could attract and hold them. That is the key. The law of attraction is always working. You are always broadcasting. The question is, what signal are you sending? When you stop buying junk, you are not just saving money. You are sending a monumental signal to your subconscious mind and to the universe. You are declaring, I am a person of value. I only exchange my energy for value. I am a conscious director of my life. This new signal begins to repattern your subconscious. It begins to alter your paradigm from one of scarcity and consumption to one of abundance and creation. And as your paradigm shifts, your vibration shifts. You begin to think differently. You begin to see opportunities for investment that you were blind to before. You begin to make different decisions naturally, effortlessly, because the program running in the background has been upgraded. Let's use another analogy. Imagine you have a bucket that you are trying to fill with water to nourish a garden, your investment portfolio. But this bucket has holes in it, lots of little holes. You are running back and forth to the well, working hard to pour water in, but it keeps leaking out. You might even try to run faster to the well, to work harder, to earn more water, but the result is the same, a bucket that never fills. Trying to learn more advanced investment strategies without plugging the leaks is an exercise in frustration. It's futile. Being frugal and stopping the purchase of junk is the process of plugging the holes. It's not the water itself, it's the act of making the vessel whole. Once the vessel is whole, every single drop you put in stays. It accumulates. And then, and only then, can you truly begin to invest, to pour that accumulated resource into the fertile soil. Now, how do you practically begin this reprogramming? You start with awareness, just as that gentleman did with his notebook. You must become conscious of the outflow of your energy. You must shine the light of your conscious mind on your spending habits. Do not do this with guilt or shame. Do it as a scientist, as an observer. You are gathering data on your current paradigm. Then you begin to make conscious choices. Before any exchange of money, pause. Ask yourself, is this an investment in my growth, my well-being, my future, or is this junk? Is this concrete or is this soil? This simple pause engages the conscious mind and begins to create a new neural pathway. It starts to write a new program for the subconscious. This is not about restriction. This is about empowerment. This is about taking conscious control of the most powerful creative force you have, your income, your capital. When you direct it with purpose, you are literally directing your own destiny. You are telling the universe you are ready for more. And the universe, operating on the principle of harmony, must respond to that new vibration. You will find that frugality creates a space, a vacuum, for wealth to flow in. Nature abhors a vacuum. When you stop filling your life and your home with low vibration junk, you create a vacuum that the universe rushes to fill with high vibration opportunities, ideas, and yes, money for real investment. Remember, your thoughts cause your feelings. Your feelings set your vibration. Your vibration determines what you attract. If you think, I deserve this little treat, I work hard, and you feel a momentary relief or excitement, that feeling is a vibration of lack seeking compensation. It attracts more lack. If you think, I am a wise steward of my resources, I plant my seeds in fertile ground, and you feel the quiet confidence and power of that statement, that feeling is a vibration of abundance and control. It attracts more abundance, more control, more opportunities for wise investment. So if you want to invest better, you must start at the only place you truly can, within. Start being frugal. Stop buying junk. See it for what it is. A breakdown in your paradigm, a misalignment with your goal, a leak in your bucket. Every time you choose not to buy the junk, you are not denying yourself. You are affirming your future wealth. You are strengthening your financial vibration. You are turning the dial on your internal radio from the station of lack and noise to the station of abundance and symphonic harmony. This is the foundation. Without this foundation, any investment strategy is built on sand. With this foundation, you build on rock. You become a magnet for intelligent investments. You develop the patience, the discernment, and the vibration alignment to not only choose good investments, but to attract them to you. The money you save by not buying junk becomes the capital you invest. But more importantly, the mindset you cultivate by being frugal becomes the wisdom that guides every financial decision you will ever make. You were born rich, rich in potential, rich in creative power. That richness is your birthright. But it must be consciously claimed, consciously directed. Start today, right now. Look around you. Look at your next potential purchase. Ask the question. Turn the dial. Plug a hole. Change your frequency. As you do, you will feel a shift inside. You will feel more in control, more powerful, more aligned with the abundant laws of the universe. And from that space, investing better isn't something you have to try to do. It becomes something you naturally are. Thank you for your time. This is Bob Proctor.